Hello everyone, it's Pam here with Tattered Paper and Lace. Welcome back to my channel, and we are here again for the Margarete Miller Weekly Collage Challenge, and we are on week 46. I couldn't remember. We're on week 46. I want to thank you all for coming. I hope that you will come again. And if you want to see other of my collage videos or any other videos, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, and you'll get further videos from me. And I have all of the Margarete Millers. This is the third year that I have recorded these. And I have them all in a playlist under the MM Weekly Challenge. In the playlist. So if you want to go see what other past collages I have done, go take a look. Each year I have done them on a different size, in a different size book. I did the last three in books, and they're in different size books. So you'll see, you can go see how that plays into what I do. Anyway, so we are on week 46. So let's see what we need for today. Take this off, and we need a steampunk or mechanical, something found in a desert, a leftover art scrap you'd normally throw away, food packaging or a food label, a candle or candle light, and the bonus is text other than English or your native language. Okay, so let's put this back over here, and I'm going to stick it back down so it doesn't go away and fly away on me. So we'll put that right there. Okay, so I have the bonus first is text other than English or your native language. Well, my native language is English, so I have chosen a Greek textbook, or it might be, I'm not sure if it's a textbook or not. Well, it's in Greek. I can't read it. So it could be a dictionary of sorts. I'm not sure. I kind of think it's a textbook. But in any case, I've got a page here that looks sort of like a dictionary, and it is in Greek. So we're going with that as the something other than English, a text other than English. I am going to, this is a vintage book. So I am going to go ahead and put this down with whatever this is, glue stick. I'm going to go ahead and put this down with glue stick. Oh, I might like this side better. What do I think? I don't know. Let me see. I think I like this side better. Yeah, I think I like this. It's more, the print is more solid on there. So today I have, it's not really a story so much today as I mean, I don't ever really tell a story per se, but at least have an idea. Well, this kind of has an idea of how these pieces all come together. And I will let you know what that is as I go along. So what I really wanted, because I think of the desert, I think of Egypt when I think of the desert, although that isn't the only places that, the only place that there would be a desert. But that's just what comes to mind. And so I really wanted something Egyptian text, but I didn't have anything. Nothing that was significant enough to put it on here. So I didn't do that. So we went to the next best thing, and that was Greek. I also have German and French and Spanish and Hebrew, and Hebrew, maybe Hebrew, I don't know. We're going to go ahead and trim this off. I have various different foreign language books for this very reason, when I need it for a collage. I've done these Margarete Millers for some time now, and so I have made a collection of things. Anyway, so I'm glad you're here. I appreciate you coming along. I really appreciate those who leave a comment. I love to see comments. And so those of you who comment, thank you so very much. I have some that are very regular commenters, and I appreciate that. And I've had some new people coming on and commenting, and I appreciate that as well. So, like I said, if you want to see more of what I do, then you can go to my YouTube channel and subscribe and hit the notification bell, and you'll see further videos from me. Now, so this is my text that's other than my native language. So this is Greek. Then we need, I'm skipping around. So something found in the desert. I have two things. One is I have sand. There is lots of sand in the desert. So we're going to go with sand on this. And I am going to go ahead and put that down. Well, I'm not going to put it all the way down. I'm just going to glue it at the bottom for now. So something does need to slip under that. So my thinking, and I also thought of Raiders of the Lost Ark and, you know, movies like that that are, I don't know if they're in the desert, but this just sort of kind of reminded me about excavation and archaeologists and searching for things, you know, from the past. So anyway, so we have sand, which is something found in the desert, but I also have pyramid, which is also found in the desert. So that is what I want to put under here. So this is an archaeological kind of collage here. I'm not really going to do any archaeological stuff, but, you know, the pyramids and Egypt and, you know, just places that might have a desert, and you might want to, you know, look for things that are out of the ordinary. What did I do with my little, oh, here it is, my little smoothing thing here. Okay, so now I can go ahead and put this the rest of the way down, because that was all I was going to put under this. So let's see if I can get this back up and get a little glue underneath this so I can get this down, and then we'll move right along. So I found this image of the pyramid. This sand is scrapbooking paper. The image of the pyramid is from a Reader's Digest, and it was about an archaeologist. So that's what made me think about this. It was a well-known, I don't remember his name. I don't know what I did with the rest of the book. But he was an archaeologist. This was a famous archaeologist. So we're kind of going with that as the premise of my story here. And he is digging in different places, trying to find different items, you know, to see what life was like in the past in Egypt or wherever. I think pyramids is Egypt is the only place there are pyramids, but I don't know that for sure. But anyway, so he found, or he is using something he found some other time, and that is this rather unusual looking lantern, which has a candle in it here, and it's lit. So this is my candle or candlelight. And I can go ahead, I believe I can go ahead and put that down, but I'll wait just in case. Okay, so the leftover art scrap that you'd normally throw away, well, the problem with that is I don't throw away my art scraps because they make good background fodder and that sort of thing. So I just picked an art scrap. So I picked this, and it has been stitched around with black thread, and that is my art scrap. And this is when I was testing stenciling and coloring and what have you. So I consider that art scrap. Is my test sheet. And then steampunk or mechanical. Well, I am going with steampunk. Although this might be mechanical, this lantern might be mechanical as well. But anyway, I'm going to go with this steampunk dragonfly. That's what that looks to me like. And that's going to go right there. So I think, and I have one other thing. So I think that is going to be everything. And then I have this food label, and this is for Castlewood Reserve, and I believe it is meat. They process meat, you know, beef primarily, I think. I don't remember because the label actually is from a magazine. I don't actually have any of that product, or have never used any of that product, but I think it was it's a meat processor. It doesn't say on there. It just says, let's see what it says. It just says ultra premium, artfully crafted, trademark Castlewood Reserve. And I think it was meat, because I think I got it from a travel, like one of those travel magazines, and I think it was meat. But in any case, I'm calling it a food label. And so we're going to put that right there. So that's really all I'm doing. So as I put these down, I'll tell you kind of what my little story is. So we have this archaeologist, and he has gone to the desert in Egypt, and he is on a dig, and he's using, he has found this unusual lantern sometime before, in some other dig he did, and he was able to keep it instead of it going to wherever. It was a treasure hunt, more of a treasure hunting kind of thing here. And so he found this image came from one of the newer, I did a flip through few weeks back about some new collage books that I have gotten, and this is from one of those collage books. So he is using this as his light as he goes through, you know, whatever he's looking for and going through. Maybe he's found a cave in the desert. Who knows? I don't know. But anyway, this is his light source. And so we're going to put this down right like that. Right like that. Okay. So this was in the collage fodder. Collage, I think it was this one. Wondrous Eclectic Compendium of Journal and Collage Fodder by Jola Pimi, maybe. I think it was in this collage book that I found both of these images, or it's in one of hers. I have several. So my art scrap is going to go right here. So my story is kind of this. This archaeologist is on a dig, and he is looking for treasure or significant, some significant archaeological finds. You know, bones, fossils, relics, whatever. And he comes across this, and this reminds me of a scarab, which is something you'd find in the Egyptian pyramids, I think. It's not that, obviously, but it kind of reminds me of that. It makes me think of that. So I am kind of calling that, and he found this object in his search. And he knows that this is a very unusual thing, and this is a steampunk. So if you don't know anything about steampunk is set, the time period of steampunk is supposed to be like during the Industrial Revolution, but it is fantastical in the things that you see. So like there's a movie that's set in that time frame, and I can't remember the name of the movie, but it has fantastical things in it, so it is a steampunk kind of thing. So this is something that he has found, and he's heard of steampunk, but he didn't know exactly what it was. So he did a little research, and he found that it was, you know, Industrial Revolution age, but with fantastical things. And so this is one of those fantastical things that he found, and he captured it because it was flying around. It was not dead. It was flying around, but then he noticed all these mechanical gears and things, and he's going, you know, what is this? So he feels like he's made a significant discovery, and he is putting this in his journal so that he will remember finding this. Whether he can hang on to it or not, he may have to give it to the government, or, you know, whatever archaeologists do with their findings, whether they're doing it for a school or, you know, college or whatever, I don't know. But he is documenting finding this. And I'm going to say that he's in a place called Castlewood, right here. Castlewood Reserve. And he was doing an archaeological dig in the desert. There were pyramids. Might not have been in Egypt. We don't know where it is because he's got Greek writing. He's found this journal with Greek writing in it. So he really doesn't know what all this is until he does some more research. And so this is a page in his journal to help him remember what he has come across here and where, and then he will do further research and then continue to document in his journal. So that's what this one is about. Let's go over, and this is pretty simple. Didn't come together as quickly as it came together on screen just now, but it was not too bad. So we have steampunk or mechanical, and this dragonfly is steampunk, signified by the gears in something that shouldn't have gears. That's the fantastical thing. This also may be mechanical. Something found in a desert. We have sand, and we have a pyramid. Leftover art scrap you'd normally throw away. Well, I don't throw away any of my art scrap, but this is an art scrap that I have stitched around here. Food packaging or a food label. This came from a magazine, but it is the label of this Castlewood Reserve, and so I don't remember what food product it was, but it was food. I think it was beef. Then let's see, a candle or candle light is this little contraption here, which is also a steampunkish looking thing. And it has a candle right here that's lit. So that is that. And then the text, other than English or your native language, my native language is obviously English, so I have chosen Greek. And this came from a Greek book that I think is a textbook, or it could be some sort of dictionary. I'm not sure, but I do know it's Greek. So that is my collage for this week. I appreciate you coming along. Thank you so, so much. Comment if you'd like to tell me what you think about this one. Let me know what you think about. I try to connect them all together in some way or another, so tried to do so in this particular one as well. So let me know what you think about that. And I guess we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.